favorite pastimes began with the search for a letter that was written by Orville Wright of Kitty Hawk fame. Today, I want to tell you a little bit about myself and why people who know me would tell you that I have itchy feet. The reason being is that I like to travel, and many of my favorite pastimes involve traveling. I like to conduct genealogy research. I also like to visit tourist areas, and I enjoy hiking to waterfalls. My love for genealogy research began when we were going through a briefcase with my mom and my sister, and we were looking for this letter. The briefcase contained odd letters, old foreign coins, and a scrapbook that was put together by my great grandfather. My mother had told us about this letter years ago, but that was only the beginning. As we leafed through the scrapbook, we found several references to the Duzine, the New York town of New Paltz, and to patentees. We looked up some of these different terms, but most of the information we found within different articles there in the scrapbook. New Paltz was founded in the mid 1600s by families who were looking for a new place to settle and worship according to their own customs and traditions. This group included my first ancestor in my father's lineage to come to the New World. That was Louis Dubois. He and his two eldest sons made up 1/3 of the 12 men who signed a patent with the governor of the territory, which allowed them to settle in that area. The patent also declared the terms for how they would pay taxes for living there. These men were then called the patentees. They also became the Duzine, which was the judicial and legislative body that oversaw the town for the next 100 years until the Declaration of Independence formed the United States. My husband and I decided to go and visit New Paltz and the town of Halstead, Pennsylvania, which is where my great-grandfather was born. We visited an old family homestead, and there we had the opportunity to view some old photos and glass negatives. Later, we went to a cemetery so that we could find the location where a picture was taken of my grandmother and my great-grandparents as they were viewing a large family memorial. So what started as a search for a letter now became a brand new passion of mine, and it gave me the opportunity for travel. We did indeed find that letter, and it was written to my great-grandfather, who was a patent lawyer in Washington, D.C. He worked with the Wright brothers to help them to defend and protect their inventions. Besides genealogy research, I like to visit tourist areas. I started taking care of my grandson on Saturdays, and I decided it would be something fun for us to do is to just go see some of the local sites. We've gone to very many educational locations, such as the Gulfarium, the USS Alabama, and the Pensacola Mess Hall, which is a place that allows children to conduct simple experiments so they can learn scientific principles. We also go to some really fun places too, such as fountain play areas, bouncy house facilities, and numerous parks. Finally, we like to go to special events that are in the area. So we've been to the county fair, to air shows, and even to home and garden expos. All of these activities allow us to enrich our knowledge and also provide us a special time together. In addition to developed tourist areas, I enjoy hiking waterfalls. I first discovered the treasure trove of waterfall hikes available in the North Georgia area when I took my daughter to Blairsville. I went to a restaurant and they had a simple map of some waterfalls in the area and how to get to them, so I took and went to a couple of them. I found it so refreshing and so enjoyable that I decided to get some more information. I found a book that allowed me to find all kinds of great details about these waterfalls and rated them according to difficulty and beauty. I've since shared my love of this area with all kinds of family and friends. Now that I've shared my love of waterfalls with you, I just want to review my favorite pastimes. I enjoy many different activities, but some of my favorite activities involve travel of some sort, genealogical research, visiting tourist areas, and hiking to see waterfalls. So come and visit me if you'd like, but you might want to call ahead, or I might be gone.